What's crazy is that this young lady's story has sadly came to an end, and I don't mean that she is not alive, but I do mean that she wasted her claim to fame. What's up, my friends, and welcome back once again to the Just Case and Friends. I'm your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the Just Case and Friend. If you are new to the channel, what we like to do over here is get into other people's business, and by other people, I mean people who put their business on the internet. We just happen to come by and take a peek on in, listen and see what's going on in the world. If that sounds like your stilo, go ahead and join the Jaberhood by clicking subscribe. If you are already a member of the Jaberhood, then you know who Lashay Hinton, aka the Apple Store Queen, is. In 2009, when she was about 15 or 16 years old, she went herself on into an Apple store and got to doing her little dance. She had on a little costume. It was a tank top, pink and black. Her hair was done up. She had her little frames on. She was cute as a little button, just about this big. Think of a black Hillary Duff. That was her up in the Apple store doing her little dance. And actually, the same dance that she did at the Apple store is a popular TikTok dance. Supposedly, she was waiting to pick up her laptop, and while she shot this video in 2009, it did not go viral until 2018. By that time though, life had already happened to Shay. She had already had 2 children and she was working job after job to stay afloat. It was very evident that she was also living off the system and using welfare as well as food stamps to take care of her needs. Even though she didn't go viral when she wanted to, going viral in 2018 gave her the opportunity to meet the beautiful Miss Lala Milan. If you don't know who she is, Lala started out on Instagram making hilarious videos while she was still working in human resources at her old job and just showing us that there was a way to come up. The reason why I really like Lala Milan too is because she worked on her natural body and her natural hair with the money that she had. A lot of the shit I be saying about what Netta need to do with his money, Lala Milan already did with her money, and I just love when people use their money for their own self-gain. So Lala says to herself, you know what, I'm about to go and surprise this young lady with a makeover, and she don't even know, but I'm about to surprise her with a MacBook too. You know, if you have an iPhone and a Mac, then that's really all you need to start a YouTube channel or anything. That's what we were all thinking Shay was getting ready to do when Lala flew to Milwaukee, surprised Shay in a suite that was booked for them to get their hair and makeup done by professional stylists. And as Lala is interviewing Shay, giving us very so Oprah moments, Shay is answering the questions, and I'm thinking to myself, she really doesn't have the personality for us to sit up here and be like, oh, we would have watched her all the time.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about that right now.
Yeah.
She's more so just telling us that she's had a lot of hardships and she didn't expect for the Apple Store video to do as well as it did. Then she tells us while she was talking to Lala that she comes from foster care. That would make you think to yourself, oh, foster care, oh, I know she had it hard.
It was with my foster family. I grew up in foster care. Like, foster parents used to drop us off. We got a weekly and a monthly allowance.
Really? So your foster parents were decent. They were good.
Yes.
That's good.
But she ended up telling Lala that she had great foster parents who would give her allowance or their little checks, whatever it was, they would give it to them, which explained to me why she was dressed like Hillary Duff in the Apple Store. Because I was like, girl, at 15, 16, I was not able to wear that. The most I could probably wear was mud, you know, and I had to wear my hair still up in like braids and everything like that. I couldn't wear my hair down, which made me really mad because it made me look like I was in elementary school. Anyway, Shay did not have a hard life, even though she was in the foster care system and had a foster family. However, I know that it can be hard to not grow up with your parents, no matter how you slice it. Shay began to make TikToks, and she started to jump on TikTok trends that involved makeup, which let us know, oh, this girl is good at doing hair and makeup. There was one trend where she had a blonde wig, had her makeup all done, a pink shirt on, the background was all black, and I thought to myself, this is very Nicki Minaj. And then like in a split second, it goes from a pretty makeup style to a scary one where her eyes are all blacked out. She got blood, tears coming down. The makeup is still good looking, but it just looks very Halloween style, and several videos like that to follow, which told the audience, oh, she's about to be like one of them special effects makeup girls that we see on social media today, where they can make themselves look like Drake, Beyonce, a shrunken head, no eyes, a cake. They can make themselves look like anything. We thinking that's what Shay about to do. And we got to see Shay be on her lives on Facebook where she was still kind of trying to dance like she did with the Pretty Ricky song. I said, okay, girl, now you done got a little bigger, but I still see the movements that she's trying to do. And I will say, the way that I was raised as a woman, you still want to keep yourself together. You still want to keep a little shape to you. You still just want to look nice. And for 2022, it looked like Shay was still trying to keep up with herself. I know it's very hard to have children, then lose that baby weight right away. I know in Shay's case, since she's a dancer, you'd assume that she would lose that really fast, but it took her a little bit of time, and you could tell she's not able to move like she once was. Plus, I don't think she has really good eating habits in order to support a healthy lifestyle as an at-home dancer. Shay's going live. She's making this money on TikTok, and like a lot of social media icons do, Shay figured out, oh shoot, if I continue to go live on TikTok, I can make me a couple thou. I can make me some bands, and I don't have to report this to the state, so I could continue to stay in my house and not have to worry about nothing. So she continues going live, continues showing us about her day. Now, her lives stopped being about her just doing makeup, and it started being about her just yelling at the people, yelling at the commenters, yelling at the gifters.
Since I got y'all attention, I need a room before it's time for checkout. You give my fat ass something to eat too. Shit. Where my other gospel thing at? Hey, grateful. Shut up talking to me. On about your word.
Saying that she needed help with her kids' school clothes, help with money for food, help with money to go take an Uber to get out of the house because she was a single mother of two. She's living at home all by herself. She don't know where the daddies are at. All she needs is somebody to support her. And she's sitting up here on these lives every single day, giving the people everything that she's got. And the least that the people on the live can do is show her some love and appreciation by making sure she can get out of the house, get the food that she wants, get Uber Eats, because again, she is a single mom.
I mean, I can go out if y'all gonna pay. Y'all gonna pay for me to go out?
And the people who was paying attention to her said, girl, hell yeah, we understand exactly what you're going through. Hold up. You said your kids need some Halloween costumes. Girl, let us donate to it. You said your kids need some clothes. Girl, let us go ahead and donate to you. What? You got a P.O. box? Girl, if you ain't got no P.O. box, let us know what we need to do to go ahead and pay for your P.O. box so we can send the clothes directly to you, because for some reason when they were sending cash, the cash seemed to be going to her getting food, marijuana, alcohol, going out, and it didn't seem to be going to the kids. And as we watched her lives unfold, we watched her eat on live and just be snacking it up.
You look hungry skinny, or you look hungry, big. Don't clean that up. Get that stuff up, man. That's why I don't want y'all eating on the damn couch at all. Elijah interrupting me. Elijah trying to interrupt me with y'all. Clean this up first. I'm not playing. I'm gonna wire up, dumping around. I'm taking that. Nice. Fit in there. Make it happen. Make it fit. Elijah, shut up. I heard what you said. I don't need you to repeat it.
I'm a cheetah carrying a baby.
I hate when you do that. Y'all act like I didn't hear you. Like, it's on now. Ain't nothing wrong with my ears. I hear everything you say clearly.
We heard her kids in the background asking one another to stop doing things to each other.
You wouldn't. We still no. I want to get one. Myson.
We watched her get frustrated while she was eating a mayo sandwich because her baby asked a question.
Can you chill, please? Please. When I put it on, you're not gonna be able to tell how fucked up it is. Look, this how fucked up it is. I got a hole right there. The lace all fucked up. Like, but. Myson, leave him alone. Damn.
Her baby needed help. Then a Reddit thread began to build about Shay. And in this thread, it started to tell us a whole lot more about the young lady. See, her viewers and her gifters started to get mad because the money that they were donating wasn't going to the kids, and you could tell. And Shay would get mad and she would give excuses like, well, it wasn't enough anyway, so I just used it to buy me something to make me feel good. The thread had already talked about her not putting the money where it was supposed to go. Then it found that she had a child abuse case. This case was with her and her eldest son, my son, and the way that Shay tells it, is in two parts. Part one is where she's saying, listen, I was just a young single mom. I was by myself. It was so hard. I didn't know what to do. So I ended up accidentally almost beating my kid into a coma. Then her second story is, I had a friend. I thought I could trust her, but I couldn't. And they ended up beating my kid into a coma too. And then we started to be like, oh shit, bitch.
This is why he was in a coma. He wasn't in a coma. He never was in a coma. I did not beat him into a coma. Somebody else did. A bitch that I thought I could trust did. This is the first incident. I had a friend that I thought I could trust. She used to watch my of me beating him into a coma. And that's not what happened. I was very depressed, going through a very depressed moment. Didn't know how to. I was a first-time single mother. I did not know nothing about what the fuck I was doing at the friend house. I got picked Mason up, and something happened to him. I inboxed her. No, I inboxed her and kept calling her. The bitch didn't answer the phone. I'm like, why you not answering the phone? What's going on? Why is my son looking like this? Or whatever. And then she barely even answered the question, but I called the police or whatever.
Oh, you starting to lie. Your true character traits are showing. You're beginning to show us that you're not really this struggling ass mother that we thought you was, that we felt like we should help because you were going through so much and you didn't get the claim to fame that you should have got when you originally went viral. Oh no, see, you a dirty, nasty bitch.
Elijah, I just took the piece out. It's still hot. Stop touching stuff. Dude, I'm gonna end up going to jail. I don't got time for this shit, bro. Go get in the tub! Start back doing my makeup at night, because kids be doing too much during the day. And I be on here doing my makeup during the day. They be doing entirely too much. And then I have to cut somebody out for asking about my kids and whatever, wipe them down.
You somebody who don't even want to go to work, sacrifice to take care of your kids, and want to sit on live all day in order to get paid because you see the lives of other people and feel you're owed. For some reason, people like Shay feel like they're owed their claim to fame. They're owed to be an influencer. They're owed to be honored. They're owed to be paid big. And for what exactly? Because she didn't even know how to take care of her damn kids. And unfortunately, while she was on the live, we ended up hearing her niece getting essayed by her sons. Viewers would tune in and listen to Shay talk about how she didn't have enough to do for her children. And whenever the viewers did send the money for the coats, that's what really set off the Reddit thread, because she purposely used that money that they sent in order to buy a ring light and said, there's resources out here where I can get coats from. Why would I use this money on that? That began to let us know this lady is not in need. She's just lazy.
Now she spent it on a ring light. Ain't like it's resources out here to get coats. Ain't like it's other ways to get coats. It's a million and one ways to get coats, and it's not just only from y'all. Y'all be so, ooh, girl, bye. Kiss my ass.
And as a child, I'm not saying that donation centers are bad, but who doesn't want to get a brand new coat with their favorite character or their favorite color? What kid doesn't want to have to pick through other kids' coats in order to get their own when they have a fully able-bodied mother who can get out there and get it for them? And it's not nobody else's fault that Shay chose to lay down with ain't shit men who could not help her take care of their kids. But she wants to use the money that people give her to further her career, but to not make sure her children are warm. Because of the child abuse case that Shay originally had, she felt like that wasn't doing much. And you know, she had that little unemployment fraud for $7,700 she did during COVID, which is how we figured out that the bitch could go and get a job. She just didn't want to. She said, who cares about that? Now, when it came to that live where we could hear her children doing stuff with her niece, that's when we seen Shay break down. She's sitting up on live. She doing her blonde hair. She got on one of them blonde wigs and she done chomped a piece of baby hair to try to swoop it around, make it look like one of the good wigs. While she's swooping it around, you hear a little voice say, ouch. Shay takes some construction paper scissors. Shay takes some construction paper scissors and a dumbass baby hair brush, tries to cut it and swipe it around. And you hear another voice say, just kiss me on the lips. Now, this is where Shay actually yells out for them to stop and that they do not have to give nobody a kiss. Nobody has to do anything in there. They need to stop. However, the shenanigans continue and we see Shay stare dead in the camera, tired as hell, looking like a tired, hungry hippo. The baby girl is yelling in pain. And what does Shay do? She turns on her blow dryer and continues to seal the line between her real forehead and Elmer's glue. You can continue to hear the kids struggle in the background. And what is Shay doing? Her hair. At this point, it sounds like the little girl's in the background defending herself against two older kids.
Don't do that. I'm gonna see y'all later. I just came to put my wig on.
Kiss me.
Don't tell her that. She can kiss you on the cheek like a sister. They on their tablets right
now. Stop choking me. Kiss me. Give me that. Get off!
Shoes. Shoes. Nowhere. I'm tired of this shit.
Of course, Shay gets online and she's yelling at the people about that. And during this time, Shay ends up getting a new man. And this new man doesn't appear on live, but he appears in the background. We can hear him. We can hear her slopping him down, possibly giving him sloppy toppy while she's still on live with the people. We can hear all that. But then it's later revealed he got a rap sheet as long as a goddamn encyclopedia. And most of the things that he has on there are assault and battery against women. And you know what Shay gonna say? That wasn't her. It doesn't apply to her since it wasn't her. That's what all stupid ass women say before a man go upside they damn head them, and then all of a sudden they want to cry wolf and be like, oh, I can't believe he did this to me. I can't believe you couldn't believe it because he was already doing this. The man was as skinny as a twig wanting to push up on something like Shay. I'm telling women like Shay, girl, you gonna sit up here and think this man really wants you, but check his background. He needs you. He don't want you. Now, at this point, all of this has happened and can't nobody support Shay old stupid ass because she has shown us that she understands the difference between right and wrong and she's too lazy to do right. As a mother, I'm sitting up there thinking to myself, how could she sit there and hear her niece cry out in pain or hear her son say something so inappropriate and then look at us like we in the wrong, like we're supposed to come in and save the day? Why did she have the kids if she knew she did not have the capacity to parent them? And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, she's a foster kid, her life is so hard. She already did not know what it's like to have parents. Why become one? She don't know what it's like. She should have just got a dog. She should have just got a cat and feel sorry for the bitch. Hell no. You got two little ones hanging in the balance. I'm sorry, but something happens when you have children. Something is supposed to happen in your mental that says, you know what, at this point I have to sacrifice for my kids and I have to be there for my kids. Yeah, I might not be able to be a social media influencer. My ship has sailed because I don't have the bandwidth to be as dedicated to being on social media as I need to be to make enough money to take care of me and these two kids. So what I should be doing is using the system to have a roof over my head, food in their stomachs, and going to get a part-time job so I have clothes on their backs. They got healthcare, they got Medicaid, or whatever it is. So at least I'm doing what I need to do to get the job done because it's these little people. They don't got nobody. CPS has taken her kids away, not just one time, but twice. And it's because of this. She got the nerve to get on TikTok and get upset about her TikTok getting banned.
TikTok, y'all need to do better with these mass reporting. But my not App Store Queen page is permanently banned. But motherfuckers think they stopping my money, but that money already transferred over, so that money will be coming back over to me. So y'all not stopping shit, okay? Yeah. Please get off my meat, okay? People need to leave me alone, like dead ass. People need to leave me alone. gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna keep telling y'all, there's no point in y'all watching me if y'all don't like me. That's slow. You need to seek help. To keep up with somebody that you hate the most is weird. Like, I've been trying not to respond to y'all, but this mass report stuff is getting out of hand. I'm minding my business, cleaning up. Like, be fucking for real, bro. Y'all really hate yourselves. This is why I be talking the way I be talking when y'all be fucking emailing me and shit. Because y'all are jealous. Y'all are jealous. Y'all are jealous. Y'all envious. Y'all need to seek help. I'm getting tired of making these videos to y'all because I don't even know you motherfuckers. I don't know why I'm even responding to you peasants. Like, dead ass. Go on somewhere. Get the fuck off my meat. You bitches don't scare me. You're not on nothing. You're not on anything in real life. All you is an internet ass warrior motherfucker. Like, get the fuck off my page. Why is you even on here if I blocked you? Like, I don't understand that. If I blocked you, why is you even on here? If we got beef, why are you even on my page? Why are you even mentioning me? Stop speaking on me if I don't fuck with you. My name should not be mentioned in nobody mouth that I don't fuck with, don't like, don't know, none of that. It's giving obsessed. Get the fuck off my page.
And I don't know why. That was her. I don't know why it got banned. I don't know why. Because there's a policy in the TikTok guidelines that talk about child online. You cannot exploit children to such a degree. She literally sat there, stared in the camera at us, and we could hear somebody screaming in the background for help, and she just staring.
My kids are dumb as fuck.
Putting on that janky ass $15 on sale clearance whack ass wig. And she wants to get mad at us for her career not working out. It kills me that a lot of these people who want to be social media influencers have horrible characters, want to come online where your character will be magnified, then be surprised when the magnification of their character proves they ain't shit ass bitch. On top of all this, if you're familiar with a young lady by the name of Aunt Karen, she is a beautiful black woman who is well spoken. She don't cuss like me. She is very straight up respectful. She was on there. Shay was on Aunt Karen's live, and she got to talking crazy to Aunt Karen because Aunt Karen was simply holding her accountable. That was her opportunity to say, you know what, I messed up. And it happened to me. I didn't know that it was a bad thing. I didn't know how to react in this situation. She couldn't even speak up for why that situation happened. All she could do was become defensive. And sometimes, people don't know this, but sometimes you just got to be a little vulnerable. You just got to be a little vulnerable and say, you know what? Damn, I fucked up on that. I didn't know better. I didn't know right from wrong. And yeah, I am a little older. Yeah, I am an adult and I should know right from wrong, but I didn't. So you know what? This feels very bad for me to say, but can you tell me how to be better? Because I don't want to do this to my kids. I don't want to do this to my niece. I don't want to be a not present parent. I don't want my kids to go into the system because they're not safe with me and I don't know what to do. So go ahead and tell me. And I feel like an idiot that I got to say this, but fuck it. I got to say it because my kids are so important to me. I'll go ahead and do it. She didn't even have that in her.
Thank you for, and I know you did not want to come here, so let me.
Yeah, I really didn't, because this is my thing. This is why I did not want to come here. I did not want to come here because, for one, these people have harassed me countless of times. Two, these people make up lies. They make up lies. They make up lies about me. They make up lies about my kids. But I'm not gonna lie. Some of it is true. Of course, they screen record. They go screen record. They see me as an influencer. I never said that I was an influencer. So
okay, girl.
Yeah, that's. What was your question? Why?
Well, Lashay, I wanted to ask you. I mean, the issue that a lot of people have, and what I wanted to talk to you about was the bullying, and why do you feel like you were being trolled and being bullied? But also, I wanted to talk about the incident that happened with your niece, and why people felt so compelled to contact CPS, felt so compelled that your niece was in some
automatic annoyance on Shay's face, automatic, this is what you want to talk to me about. But Shay knew at this time everybody was on her ass for that particular video and audio.
Sort of trouble at the time.
She was in trouble, but it wasn't my kid.
So it wasn't your son.
Yeah, they going around saying that it was my son, and I already talked about CPS. I already talked to CPS. They gone. They don't need to come back over here. They checked my house out. They said everything is fine. My kids is fine.
But can you admit though, when you were doing, because I watched the live, when you were doing your makeup, and you hear her saying, "Don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't touch my booty," and all this, you kept doing your makeup. You would pause, and then you would hear it, and then you would continue.
This is why I like this woman. She knows how to not change her voice. I don't know how to do that. You know, I'd have been on there just cuss bitch out. Look at you, you stupid raggedy ass bitch. Oh, you know how to do your makeup, but you don't know how to stop and go and check on your kids. Oh, you know how to put on a helmet, but you don't know how to go in there and fight for your kids. You stupid ass. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do this. So I respect Aunt Karen so much because she's able to elegantly say, listen, this is what happened. Can you tell me why?
You allowed that assault to happen in your presence.
Yeah.
But how is it sexual assault when these kids don't know nothing about sexual assault?
Did you just hear what I just heard? How is it sexual assault when these kids don't know nothing about sexual assault? Just because they don't know what it is doesn't mean that the action still isn't bad. Oh, well, they don't understand that if you shoot a gun and you shoot someone in the head, them, they don't understand that you're actually killing them because they're just kids. They don't know. Yeah, but the action still resulted in a consequence of someone not having a life. So in order to combat that, you have to teach your child against it. This is why I say women like Shay should not have kids, because they don't know how to sacrifice their time to pour into their kids and teach them basics of life. You're a boy, you're a girl. You're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. And then also to understand that at some age, boys do become little horn toads. They become little, hey, I got a pecker. Hey, I got something down here. And you have to teach them what it is and what they can do with it, as well as a little girl. And there's nothing bad about it. There's nothing that need to be about it. It's just little humans growing into bigger humans. And if you don't know what the fuck to do, go and get your resources.
It is sexual assault. They don't have
How
to.
is it sexual assault?
How is it sexual assault? Let me explain. Any unwanted sexual assault is any do you want me to give you the definition?
These are younger kids.
Sexual assault is any unwanted touching or
these kids don't know nothing about that.
How do you know
These
where
kids
that
don't
kid
know
learned?
nothing about that.
How do you know? It's sexual assault is any unwanted touching and a sexual nature. If they learned it from somebody else, they don't have to learn it because they're kids. How do you know? You just said they're not your kids.
In my house.
You just said it don't matter where they learned it. It mattered that it happened in your presence, and you cared more about getting your makeup done and finished than you cared about your niece crying out for help.
Yeah. What you gotta say, bitch?
My niece yells mommy all the time.
No, she didn't yell mommy. She said stop kissing me. She said stop touching me.
She said mommy in the live. She said mommy in the live. If you paid attention, she was saying mommy.
Okay, but at the end of the day, she said, "Stop touching me! Don't kiss me! Don't."
And she wasn't even talking. She wasn't even talking to my child. She was talking to her brother.
So
I thought she just said her kids wasn't even there. So who was she talking to?
And he shouldn't be doing that. If it don't matter who she's talking to. Whoever she's saying she's being assaulted in the middle of doing a live stream.
How is it sexual assault when these kids don't know nothing about sexual assault?
They don't have to know anything. Obviously, they know.
Because, girl, they trying to perform sexual activities. See, I hate dumbass smart people like this who want to try to go between the lines or go around what is being said so they don't look bad, they don't look wrong. Just sit up here and say you fucked up and you didn't know how to stop the situation from happening. Shay's so stupid.
Something, if she's telling him, don't touch me, don't kiss me, that is a boundary. Boundaries exist no matter how old you are.
Yep.
I'm still standing on what I said.
I think that's pathetic. I think that's pathetic that you think little kids. I think that's pathetic that just because you think it's a child that they don't have to have boundaries.
I never said that.
Grown man doing it. Are you going to continue to do makeup?
I never said that.
You just said it's a child.
I never said that.
You did. You said that it's a child. You said that. How does the child know?
I said these kids do not know anything of that nature. These kids do not know anything about no sexual assault. Explain to them what they're doing wrong. Stop the action. Don't continue putting on your makeup. Stop and explain what's happening and say, hey, I gotta go. Because you know what? Your makeup was not important at the time. Your niece was important at the time.
Yeah.
And her brother was important because he needs to know that that's not appropriate.
and say that the brother and the niece don't know based on their surroundings, where they're at home at. Okay, I hate that that's happening. However, she had the opportunity to explain to them, okay, if someone's doing this at home, you come to Auntie Shay or you come to TT Shay and you tell me what's going on, okay? And I'll make sure that this doesn't go on. What Shay and a lot of dumbass parents who don't know how to watch their kids and raise them properly don't understand is that these kids become adults. You're not raising children. I mean, I believe that they're children in the age, but they're humans, they're individuals. They are going to grow up and either be leaders or followers, either be able to make their own decisions or fall into the traps of whatever someone sets for them. You have to be consistent with raising a leader and raising a person who has a mind of their own. You're raising a person. You have to raise someone who understands that they can have boundaries, they can have a voice, they can speak up for themselves too, because this world is out here to try and eat our babies alive. And Shay's stupid ass sitting up here, they don't understand because they're cats. They don't understand because they're kids. They're not going to be kids forever. So how this bitch going to raise them? You know what I mean? How are you going to raise them knowing that one day they're going to have to grow up and lead their own lives?
So that's what you're not understanding. I don't know why you're looking like that, because you know it's true. I don't know why you're
look at you how I want to look
that.
at you.
No, I'm trying to
look at
have
you
a
how I want to look at
conversation
you.
with you. No, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Your niece was being sexually assaulted, and you sitting here worried about your makeup.
That's what I was doing at the time, right? I'm not saying.
And that's pathetic, right?
But look, no. But look, that's what I was doing at the time, right? Of course, okay. I was in the middle of it. I don't. Maybe I just paused because I was thinking about what I was gonna say once I got off the live.
You shouldn't ended the live immediately. Maybe
I was saying.
All this shit. You don't do this to me, and I'm a grown woman who's responsible. You don't do this to me, and we're just on the internet. I want her to do that right here in my face. Do that right there in my face.
Maybe I was doing what I was doing to think about what I was going to say when I get off the live. Like I don't have to do.
So you continuously allow them to get assaulted.
This is my thing. I don't have to do everything on anybody else's time. I feel like y'all trying to tell me what to do. I'm an adult. I deal with what I deal with off camera.
What?
Just me and my sister, we had to talk about this whole conversation. Thanks to these people, I cannot see my niece and nephew.
You shouldn't be able to. You
no,
shut up. You should don't tell me to shut up. You shouldn't be able to. You just excused. No, don't tell me to shut up. You shouldn't be able to see them because you sat there and let them get assaulted. You don't deserve to see them.
You're doing too much.
Honey, if I was doing a lot, I tell you, I'm doing just enough.
When people talk like Shay is talking, it lets me know she's unable to have a real articulate conversation. She can't say why she didn't pay attention. You know why? Or why she didn't step in when that was happening with him. You know why? Because she knew she fucked up. And she don't know how to just say, I messed up. That's what it is. That's why she can't say that. That's why she said to me, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you knew it was wrong. And we could all see that Shay knew it was wrong, which is why people stopped supporting her ass.
I'm doing just enough. I'm doing just enough.
Yeah,
you deserve everything.
Please go and follow Aunt Karen. Her link is in the description box.
Ability to see them. No, you're doing too much.
You're doing too much now.
No, you're doing too little.
You're doing
That's
too
the
much.
problem.
I haven't got
You're worried about your makeup and you look like a clown. You look like a clown.
Karen said, you know what? At this point, damn it, you done made me tired. You know what? You ain't doing enough. How about that? How about your makeup look horrible? How about that? How about you could get cheap makeup and make it look good, but your ass still fucking up? How
you're worried about your makeup and that was the problem while you're getting sexually assaulted. While your niece was getting sexually assaulted, you were trying to fix some makeup and it didn't even look right. That's the problem. That's the problem. No. That's the problem. Let's go ahead and mute you. No, the problem is, sis, you were worried about doing your clown ass makeup when you should have been worried about your niece. That's why you can't see them right now. You should have been worried about your niece and your nephew with your clown ass makeup at the time. Nobody gives a damn about your makeup skills. Your niece was getting sexually assaulted in the middle of you doing your makeup. And you think that means something? Your makeup wasn't even that good. And you risked your niece getting sexually assaulted for what? For what? To do some eyeliner? To do some makeup? You're sad and you're pathetic.
Yup.
Go ahead. Your camera was muted, sis. Your camera was muted. Your sound was muted. Go ahead. You're muted. You're muted. Unmute yourself.
Oh.
Sis bad.
Yes, I am mad that I am mad. I am mad that a little girl got sexually assaulted in your presence and you were more worried about your fucking makeup than it even look good. Yes, bitch, I'm mad. I'm mad. You're right, I'm mad.
Look, this is my thing. This is my thing. Look. Pause right quick. Since you've seen everything, did you see the apology video?
I don't give a shit about your apology video.
Did you see
Look
the
how you
apology
sitting here
video?
right now. Look how you're sitting here right now. Why do I care about your apology video? You look how you're sitting right here.
Could you imagine being a young child at 6 or 7 and you get something done to you and the way that your aunt apologizes is through an apology video on TikTok? As opposed to calling you and saying, I'm so sorry that happened while you were in my care. Just understand that will never happen again. I'm so sorry. Hey, sister, I'm sorry that I put our kids in that situation. Let's talk about maybe some of the stuff that we need to be teaching our kids as a team because we're the village that we have around these kids. Let's figure out something. She took her ass to TikTok and said, I said I did it and I should have paid more attention and I did not pay more attention. So I'm sorry. Are y'all happy now? Girl, we not the ones that have to be happy about this. It's your family.
Video.
No, and I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see
No,
the
and I don't
apology
care because you obviously didn't mean it because the way you're sitting here right now, you didn't mean the apology, so it don't matter.
Oh, so now, but you wanted me here though.
You didn't want to come, and yet okay. You didn't want to come, and
You sent your people to my life, so
I didn't send you. You're done.
I pulled up. I've been done. I've been canceled. I don't care.
Yeah, you are done. You are done. Anybody that gives you money, you're done. Bye. Anybody who wants to go ahead and add their 2 cents, you're now able to do so. We're not going to go back and forth. Well, I said what I needed to say. I don't need to sit here and waste some time on somebody who could do some clown ass makeup and excuse their niece getting sexually assaulted. You're done.
I love intelligent women who are well articulated whenever they got to argue with a stupid ass bitch. I love it. The subreddit thread has since been deleted and TikTok has banned Shay's account that she was making money from. Now, she might receive a TikTok check this month. However, this will probably be her last month. And Shay also had a YouTube channel called Shay TV. But Shannon Sharp came out with Club Shay, and I'm pretty sure when it comes to video rankings, he has already outranked her, so we won't be able to really see her videos come up to monetize. They could be monetized, but I don't think she'll see enough views in order to make real money off of YouTube. What I think Shay failed to realize is that to be a social media influencer, it's not just about you posting your hair and makeup. It's also about you being a relatable person, and you can't be a relatable mother if you're not taking care of your kids, because most mothers who are on social media, they're taking care of their kids, and when they're scrolling, it's just to get a little 2-3 minute break away from their kids. But it's not to neglect them, it's not to not feed them, not bathe them, it's not to be mean to them, it's just to get a little break in. Us mamas don't agree with that bullshit that Shay was on. Shay is now living in a woman's shelter and she's still going live.
I'm just gonna dip the fuck off because there's too many people that's trying to hurt me. So, bye.
I will say, as I researched Shay, what I did notice was she was a young woman who had a lot of potential, and she let her irresponsibility and her lack of adult knowledge slow her down from going to where she could. And that was because she chose not to take the time out to learn her position, to learn her craft, to learn where she wanted to go in life. She decided that she did not want to sacrifice or be disciplined enough to be a good mother, to show a good example to young women like her. She chose not to keep up with her apartments, even watching her sceneries change in the background through the years. She went from having nice ass government approved or state approved apartments to ones that were less nicer. Y'all know how it is. If you don't take care of those properties or you don't do what you're supposed to do, then the next time that you get approved, you're going to continuously get approved for lesser and lesser and lesser. She couldn't even keep up with the handouts that she was given, so she doesn't deserve any handouts. What she does deserve is exactly where she's at, and I hope and pray those children are able to get into a family that will take both of them in and won't even introduce them to nothing sexual, nothing. They will just be loving and caring and compassionate with those kids, and they'll get those kids the help that they need. And I hope they'll never have to return to Shay. I hope Shay will be the biological mother that they meet when they're 25, 27, 28, and they're able to tell her, you know what, I'm glad that we got taken out of your care because we grew up to be way better people. I have been the Just Kaysen brand. I am so glad that you tuned in. I did not know we was going to be talking about these weak ass, whack ass mamas, but I'm here for it. All for bringing shame back to the people who deserve it. Now, the people who don't, I don't want to bring no shame to them, but the people who do, oh, we gonna shame them over here. Make sure you're following me across all of our platforms at the Just Casing brand. Like I said, I'm so thankful that you guys tuned in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.